What's up, everybody? This is Jose from Sun Life.
And Katie.
Today we're standing in front of a sinkhole in Buckingham, Florida. Yes, there's a sinkhole here, but it's a small sinkhole, nothing massive, and it's not a normal thing. A lot of times people kind of freak out over really small, insignificant things. Like I just did a video showing the sinkhole, and somebody said something along the lines of, well, you know, I was looking to buy a house here, but I'm not. No, I'm not because of the sinkhole. Well, I mean, it's like, that doesn't happen, like, every day. So, sometimes when people, like, let one thing that's insignificant kind of overshadow things that are more important. So, I'm going to give you guys a tour of Buckingham. I've lived in this area for a year now. And a little bit more than a year. And as you can see, they're building a house right here. It's a fast-growing area. They're building a lot of houses. If you need a realtor, southernlifeyt@gmail.com. Hit me up, and I'll link you up with a realtor. You know, it's a good area. It's a good area. I've loved living here for about a year now. There's a lot of police officers here. Like, lots of police officers live in this area. It's considered very safe. And like I said, I've been here for a year, and it's been trouble-free. It's a beautiful area between Fort Myers and Lehigh. I've liked it. There's a lot of people drive their ATVs through here. Lots of new houses going in. I think the elementary school that's closest is River Hall. They're pretty good. But once you get to middle and high school, they're not the best. I don't know what the crap is going on in Lee County middle schools and high schools, but they are absolutely out of control. I think this week, every single day of the week, there's been a news article from one of the schools.
Yeah.
Seems like Lexington Middle School is the absolute worst. I don't know what's going on out here with these middle and high schools, but at least the elementary school seems really, really good. And on the other side, you can see there's a canal, and then there's houses on the other side. That's Portico over there. And Portico is gated, but Portico, they're still building houses in there, and it's very diverse. River Hall and Portico are very diverse communities. Lots of people are moving here from, in particular, I've seen a lot of Texas, South Carolina, Alabama, North Carolina, Pennsylvania, Maryland, Massachusetts. So a lot of people are moving to this area, and it's going to keep growing. The people that are from here, they complain a lot about the people that are moving in, but at the end of the day, these are empty lots, and empty lots are going to turn into houses one day regardless. So it's plotted for residential. If you want to live somewhere rural, move somewhere rural, but this is plotted for residential. Let me just show you guys what I mean about there's a lot of cops living out here. Let's see if I can find a police car somewhere. You'll see there's a lot of cops living out here. But it's plotted for residential growth. We had a lot of rain, and you can see there's a little spot right here that's kind of flooded out, but there's like a little divot here. But street flooding is like a normal thing in Florida. We had a lot of rain. Most of these new houses have to be about 4 feet above the crown of the road, or something like that. So in order for water to go inside your house, you'd have to get 5 to 6 feet of rain, which that's unheard of. I think, pretty sure that's pretty much unheard of. But you can see here there's a lot of construction, and when they're building these houses, they don't really give a crap. They're just trying to build a house and make their money. So they don't really care if it litters the community, or if they care about building their house and getting out. So when they're building, the workers leave garbage everywhere, and they throw their beer bottles on the ground, and they throw their Gatorade bottles. They don't really care about the community. They're just here to work, you know. But you'll see on this street here, there's a lot of new houses going in. They tend to build houses in clusters. It's kind of what I've noticed. But it's a good area. You see here, there's kids' toys.
Or just on this street.
Yeah, they build. I think they kind of 5, 6. Yeah, they're building on this side too. I think they kind of build in clusters. You know, like they'll pick a little area, and they'll build houses like in clusters. You know, like, and that way they can kind of, they're already in the area. But we did have a lot of rain. And this is normal for Florida. I mean, this is what Florida's about. We get rain here. I mean, I don't know. Realistic expectations. It's Florida. It rains a lot here. And it's perfectly a flat state. So, you know, the water's got to go somewhere. But there's canals here. That helps kind of. What I like about Buckingham, at least the areas that are growing, is there's lots of canals, lots of drainage ditches. And it kind of helps alleviate the flooding. You see here, there's police cars here in this whole neighborhood. There's a lot of officers living here, so it feels very safe to have so many officers in the area, active and retired too. So it's a pretty safe area. Now you get further into Lehigh, it kind of goes downhill. They're building 2 houses right here, and is that a duplex? No, those are just big houses. I thought they were duplexes. They're big. Lots of police officers live back in this area. Let's let this car pass. It's kind of going slow. As you can see, there's no rush while you're driving. We're not late to work or nothing. It's a Sunday. But there's a lot of retired and active police officers living in this area, which kind of makes it better. In my opinion, it makes it better because, you know, who the crap's gonna go break in a neighborhood where everybody's a police officer? You have to be out of your mind. That's it. They're just finishing up this one right here. Ooh, that phone is hot. The phone is hot, hot, hot. Getting hot, hot, hot. And no association disclaimer. I don't have anything to do with these builders. I don't know who they are. Don't care to know who they are. Wow, the canal's pretty high. Look how high the water level is in the canal. The canal's about 4 feet higher than usual. But this is actually a weird area because I could have bought that house cash on the left many years ago. I don't know. I feel stupid that I didn't. Just dumb mistakes you make. That's for rent right there. These are like 3.2s. I think they go for like 1,800 or something like that. How much are they going for the duplexes that are out here?
I didn't check, but I think I probably will.
I think they're going for like these right here, these duplexes.
Yeah.
They're going for like, it's ridiculous. It's like, it's more than I would pay for them.
Yeah.
You can see some off-road vehicles. It's just kind of part of life up here. They're picking up some garbage. All right. Lots of off-road vehicles out here because from here you can get into some more off-roady areas. They're building a brand new duplex there. This person just looks like they're going around picking up garbage. That's pretty nice of them. It's a kid. It's a young kid picking up garbage, so look how much rain they got. Unbelievable. Wow. Lots of rain. Lots of rain. This is a weird area because it's a Fort Myers address. Everybody that lives here calls it Buckingham, but it's the only section. It's the only section of Lehigh that people refer to as Buckingham. It's kind of plotted for. There's a white car. There's probably a police officer. What do you think? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a firefighter chief or something. This is Laurelwood here. But it's kind of plotted. Let's go on this one right here. They're building a house right here. New house going in here. Little water puddle and another police officer right here. And there's a fire chief on the next block. So as you guys can see, there's just about every block out here. Every block, every other block, there's police officers. So it's a very safe area. Slow, kids that play. Phone is on fire. You see these little divots, they all got water in them. Alright, let's get up out of here. Let's head out. Now Buckingham is weird, like I said, because this is like you have a Fort Myers address here, but you're part of the Lehigh Acres grid pattern, but everybody that lives here calls it Buckingham, so it's kind of like a no man's land. It's really like a like most people that live here, though, they say they live in Buckingham, but Buckingham is really like 5 3-acre lots that we're gonna go into here soon. They're bigger properties, really. Most of Buckingham is like larger acres, but there's a few sections of Lehigh that are kind of considered part of Buckingham too. Not only here, but also by the Buckingham Airport, which is where the Lee County Sheriff's Office aviation thing is. There's Cemetery Road. And again, if you need a realtor out here, southernlifeyt@gmail. You can hit me up and I'll put you in contact with a realtor out here. Not bad at all. Katie, how's your real estate class going? They want you to. It's funny because if you can't, all my subscribers want Katie to be a realtor. She's been studying for about a year now to get her Florida real estate license, and
most of that time I was doing a different course, and now I'm working on a better course.
This house is like, what the crap? I'm putting the driveway real quick just so you can see it.
Yeah, this course is a lot better. I will say that.
Look at the size of this house, dude. Look at the size of that thing. And they're building another one that's about the same size somewhere in here. I didn't find it. That's a huge house. I think it's on like 7 or 10 acres. Huge property. I think the people that live there are African American because I've only seen African American people there. Not that it matters, but nice property. They're building another one here now. I go on the property. I'm nosy. I go on the property appraiser and I look up people's names and stuff and see who owns the property. They're building a house here on the left that's another monstrosity of a house. I don't think I can get it on video from this angle because I think the driveway's blocked, but they're building a house here on the left. I don't know if this is like 10 or 15 acres, whatever, but is the driveway blocked? Can you go into the driveway? I'll pull in just so they can see it. It is locked though. Oh, we got cars coming. We're not gonna be able to. I'll just pull in real quick. I don't know if I can pull in. Can I? Look at the size of this thing. And the person that's building it is I guess they must be like a politician or something, because when you go on the Lee County property appraiser website, you can't see who the name is. It says something about instead of telling you who owns the property, it tells you a state statute. And I read the state statute extensively, and it's something about like if you're a politician or something. So it might be somebody in government, it could be local government. But that's a big house, and I think it's like on 10, 15 acres. When they started building that house, I thought they were gonna build an entire community there, because it's so big of a piece of land that when they started working on it, I just thought, oh, they're gonna build a community. Like, you could have literally put 10 mansions on that property, and they just pretty much just put one big giant house. That's pretty interesting. So you can see there's like suburban areas, and then there's areas that are kind of more, definitely more money. So it's like a mix between like, I would say like 10% of the houses out here are pretty big, and the vast majority is just suburban. Here's another off-road vehicle. Like I said, there's a lot of off-roading out here, so usually not a problem. And then there's a cemetery right here that's kind of infamous because there's a pirate buried in the cemetery. A real pirate. Look it up. Buckingham pirate. Basically, I guess he used to rob boats passing in the Caloosahatchee River. Here's the cemetery here on the left, and there's usually a few Confederate flags here. Not sure why there's Confederate flags here, but I guess I gotta look into the history of this place. But I thought most of this area was uninhabited during that time period, but I guess I gotta do some more research. Where are we going? Fort Myers?
Yeah, the Starbucks Colonial Fowler.
Starbucks?
Yeah.
You think life is just a long Starbucks line? Which one are we going to?
Colonial and Fowler.
There's a little park here, a little community center. I would definitely say this is one of the best communities in Florida.
Yeah.
There's a little gambling hall here. But the actual town of Buckingham is this right here. And as you can see, it's quite literally a gambling den, a Dollar General, and a gas station. I mean, it's pretty much, it's just like a little country town, really. There's a few nurseries and stuff, but in the back streets. But as far as like the main area, this is it. Like this little strip is actually Buckingham. And there's actually a song about Buckingham. It's called the Buckingham Blues. The Buckingham Blues. Yeah, just a little song about Buckingham. I think this area used to be predominantly like 95% white, but probably by the next census it's going to be at least 10% black and at least 10% Hispanic. It seems like more people from the city are moving out here, you know, kind of getting money and moving out here. So I think this little area, it's going to have a little bit of a demographical change. It's never going to be like all one way, but it's definitely changing. You got 91% on your course?
91 completed.
Completed? Or you're 91% completed with your course?
Yeah.
But I love it out here. I mean, like, the people here are just kind of country, down to earth. Very safe, very calm. I think out of all the places I've lived in, ooh, look at that Escalade. That's like a $120,000 car right there. New Escalade. They already got rims on it.
I've been seeing brand new Jeep Wagoneers out here.
Yeah, there's money out here. Now, it's a really great area. What I dislike about Buckingham is that there's nothing out here. I mean, if you need a restaurant, anything, you got to go into Fort Myers, and it's. I wish we at least had a Starbucks here. We have a Publix finally on the north end. If we had kept driving for 7 more minutes north instead of turning this way, it would have been in a Publix. So at least we got that going for it.
There's a Dunkin', but he can't do Dunkin'. They got oat.
Dunkin'
and
always makes
milk.
me sick.
They got oat and coconut milk now.
The thing about Dunkin' Donuts is I like their food, but it's never good quality. It always makes me sick. I think Dunkin' Donuts is actually lower quality than McDonald's as far as freshness and stuff.
Since we started moving out here, I've probably gone to Dunkin' more than I've gone in previous places we lived.
Oh, there's nothing on here.
Yeah. I will they have like a sourdough bread, and then they have like avocado spread.
This place on the right's really good. It's called Buckingham Farms.
Yeah.
They're like the only restaurant we got here that's actually like worth going to. Now they are super expensive, but it's worth it. It's a nice lunch place if you don't mind spending $100 on breakfast for 2 people. No, it's not that ridiculous, but it is expensive. Now they're opening another restaurant. You know where the Hut used to be? They're gonna open up I think it's gonna be like a Mexican restaurant. It's gonna be called the Rum Barrel or something. I can't remember. But they're advertising a new Mexican American. Calm down, bro.
Yeah.
Relax.
I'm not talking about avocado toast.
I don't give a crap about your avocado toast. I'm talking about Buckingham. This video is about Buckingham. It's not about your avocado toast, man. They're opening another Mexican restaurant. I think it's gonna be like a Mexican restaurant.
Yeah.
Or like it's kind of like a Florida Margaritaville type of bar. Looking at that place. It's called the Rum Tavern. Or I can't remember what the crap. But they're advertising it's gonna be at the old Hut. So if we had gone south when we got off the cemetery right there, they're gonna open up a nice kind of like a bar restaurant. I'm really excited about that. It'll give us another option. But I think that's pretty much the worst thing about this area. It's that since it's purely residential, you're kind of lacking amenities out here for sure. Now tell me about your dumb avocado toast.
Oh yeah, they put bacon and sun-dried tomatoes on it. It's really good.
I don't care about your stupid avocado.
And I also get iced coffee with
care. Go and swing if you're gonna do it. I don't do it. Get off me. This video is not about your avocado toast. It's about Buckingham.
Well, I'm talking about the only thing you can get out in Buckingham. And I think that's relevant.
And it's not enticing at all.
The most gentrified thing you can get in Buckingham.
Now, when you go into Fort Myers, you come straight up into the hood. Now, over here, these are still pretty nice big communities all through here. Big giant houses and stuff. But once you get like a little bit down the road, it's actually like a really crappy stretch of neighborhood. And then you get into the hood of Fort Myers. So it's kind of like you're hood adjacent in a way. It's rural, but like very close to the hood. In fact, they just whacked somebody at this gas station up here recently. Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah. Oh snap. There's nothing I like more than all American cars. I mean, I would put all American cars above my wife.
I'd probably put the car above you too.
Oh no, baby, don't say that about me. Oh snap, we got more. Oh snap, yeah. Yeah, you see that thing rolling? Yeah. Now we're kind of off of, this is kind of like almost Orange River now. But there's a little neighborhood I want to show you guys over here. This is just to show you guys the transition between like the rural and you get to the outskirts of Fort Myers. The gas station up here, I don't even stop at this gas station at night. I don't even stop in the daytime, let alone at night. But in the last little bit, a teenage girl ran over another girl with a car over here, somewhere around here, and then somebody got whacked at the gas station not that long ago. So it's kind of like a trashy little area. Like not even I stop at these gas stations out here at night, which is kind of weird because it's a rural area, but it goes down. Oh, they knocked down that house? What was there, a tree? There was a tree or something. So around here, it's kind of like more kind of run down and kind of poor. Yeah, this gas station right here is the crap, bro. This little neighborhood's tragic. Once you get to about here, it kind of becomes kind of like part of Fort Myers. I don't know if it's part of Fort Myers city limits, but it's definitely Fort Myers off. Circle K right here. I don't even stop here in the daytime, let alone at night. This little neighborhood's hot. But yeah, heading back into Fort Myers, you kind of have to run through some kind of hood little areas. Mobile homes in the hood, dog. In my hood, dog. This whole little area is hot. Oh snap! Crime! Oh no! We have a criminal.
Well, they're from West Virginia. I think they get a pass.
They're from West Virginia?
Yeah.
Yeah. They get a pass. So now you're like in the outskirts of Fort Myers here. The interstate's right here. So Orange River, like on the far west side, is pretty crappy. There's a Waffle House here. And they knocked down the gas station. This person's like insane. No turn signal. Sorry, West Virginia. We use our turn signals here in Florida. Look at this guy's ATV. So which way are we heading? South into Fort Myers or?
We're going Colonial and Fowler.
You're going to Colonial Flower.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Starbucks. You want to Starbucks?
So I'm not going to drive like half a way across town to go to Starbucks. That's ridiculous. Wasn't there one on Daniels in 75?
Yeah, but they don't have anything.
Oh, crap.
I checked who had things.
Colonial and Flower. Alright. Alright, guys, so that's a tour of Buckingham. And here you're on the interstate. So it took about 15 minutes if you weren't driving around like idiots to get to the interstate. But, and from here on starts the city limits of Fort Myers up ahead. You go through Tice and then you go through Fort Myers. This is kind of like a rundown district. I mean, these businesses are, some of these businesses, I don't even know how they're still in business. Not enough customers. People are moving out. Kind of rundown. But, alright, y'all, check it out. That's Buckingham for you.